Welcome to the Rusted Garden Homestead. I'm going to use some older videos from the last 10 years, show you how to save tomato seeds from start to finish. It's a great way to enhance your budget. You can save easily 1,000 seeds from every different variety you're growing. Then you don't have to buy new seeds. You can put, be generous, 50 seeds per pack, sell them for $2. Or you can swap seeds. So it's really budget friendly, really easy to do. Let me show you how to save tomato seeds.
Welcome to the Rusted Garden. Today I want to show you how to collect seeds, tomato seeds for your garden for next year. And I go through a fermentation process. Some people may take a tomato and just drop these seeds onto a paper towel, let them dry, and use them for next year. And that will work. However, there's two reasons to really ferment your seeds. One, when you're doing a lot of them, this is the easiest way to do it. But you ferment the seeds to get rid of this coat. You can see around each of these seeds is a gel coating, a capsule almost. And that inhibits germination. This is a natural process. If you think about it, the tomato is a perfect environment for seeds to germinate. It's full of fluid, it's nice and warm, yet they don't germinate even when they're mature. And that's because the seed coat inhibits them. Fermentation brings, yeast into the process. It ferments the sugars that are in there, creates alcohol, and really ends up dissolving and rotting away the seed coating. That's what you want to happen. So when you clean them, you have seeds that are ready for germination. The other thing that it does is the fermentation process will also kill off any diseases or funguses that may be on the tomato seeds. If you've got something and you're touching the outside of the tomato, these have been washed, and then you touch the seeds and then you just dry them, you may be storing some fungus or something like that. It's very, very rare. Don't over worry about it. But when you ferment them, the alcohol does get rid of that. So all you really do is take a tomato. This is one that I've already cut in half and then taken out the seeds. I save these and I make sauce with them right after I'm done. So you put the seeds right in there. Now let me just use this. So cut it in half. Sometimes you have to cut the tomato in quarters just to get all the compartments opened up, but just drop the seeds in. Be careful, like this compartment's not open. If you press, it will shoot out a stream of seeds and gel at you. So just save the flesh of the tomato, and again real quick, cut it in half, and that's all you do is to collect the seeds. And you can see 3 or 4 cherry tomatoes have already given me all of those seeds. These are Baxter's Bush cherries. This is an orange flame tomato that I'm saving. Once you have everything cored out of your tomato, it's just going to go into jars. You can use the little mason jars. You can recycle your own jars. These have been going for a couple of days. You need to let your tomato seeds ferment somewhere between 4 days and up to 7 days. I wouldn't do any less than that really, and I wouldn't go past 7 days. And I'll show you in the second video how you clean these and get these ready for storage. I'm just going to open this up. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a little burst. That's the fermentation. Let's see if this one's better. Yeah, all that gas coming out is really from the fermentation process, and you can see bubbles coming up. So these are rotting, fermenting nicely. Every day or so you can see how there's a separation there. You just want to shake this up, and in 4 to 7 days all these seeds are going to be ready to clean and store, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Welcome to the Rusted Garden. This is the second part of the video for collecting tomato seeds. The first part showed you how to collect them and talked about why you had to ferment them. And today I'm just going to show you how to get them out of the jar, how to clean them, and how to store them. Basically, after 4 to 7 days, your tomato seeds will have fermented in the jar. And just give it a swirl before you take it out. And you're going to do this in the sink. I'm just doing it outside today. It's going to smell awful. And if it smells awful, that means that it's working perfectly fine. So the best thing to use is a sieve. A nice fine mesh one so that the seeds don't go through it, but all the liquid will come out. So I would run this under cold water, probably for about 5 minutes, and just rotate the seeds around till everything is clean. When it's finally cleaned up, it's going to look like this. These are silvery fir seeds, and you want to dump these out. I put them onto this. First thing is a paper plate. Write the name on there because you will forget. 2 paper towel or 2 napkins or your paper towels to absorb water, and then a coffee filter. And the reason that you want to use the coffee filter is because the seeds will not stick to it. When they dry, you'll be able to just push them off and they'll come right off, and then they can go into your containers. If you put the seeds directly on a napkin, paper towel, or even a paper plate, they stick to it and they're really hard to get off. So I just set it up like this: plate, napkins or paper towel, coffee filter, and then these are going to dry. Let's tap it down, spread them out. These are going to dry for about 3 days, just like this. And that's all you do. So you'll get to let them dry for 3 days. You can put them into any kind of container. I happen to work at a place where they had extra pill bottles, so I got almost 200 of them. And then they just go right into here. So this is Indigo Apple, this is Abe Lincoln. These are all seeds that I saved this year, Early Wonder, and this is how I store my seeds. And tomato seeds will last definitely 1 year, but they'll last up to 5 years if stored like this. You can even put them in the refrigerator, but they will last a long, long time. But all you do is ferment them 4 to 7 days, pour them out into a sieve, wash them under cold water, put them onto a plate like this to dry, let them dry 3 days, put them into your containers, keep them in a cool, dark place, and you have tomato seeds for many, many years. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com, and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.